2020 జేఈఈ మెయిన్ ఫలితాలలో ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ విద్యార్థుల ప్రభంజనం. ఆల్ ఇండియా అన్ని కేటగిరీస్లు 18, 35, 251, 253, 582, 606, 778, 780, 812, 821, 1031, 1049, 1303, 1575, 1654, 1753, 1754, 1978 ర్యాంకులే కాక మరెన్నో ఉత్తమ ఫలితాలు సాధించిన విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్. ఈ ఫలితాలు సాధించడానికి కారణమైన లెక్చరర్లు మరియు తల్లిదండ్రులకు మా కృతజ్ఞతలు. ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్.
Classification of carbohydrates. Monosaccharides. Monosaccharides. Monosaccharides, these are the simple unit sugars. Simple unit carbohydrates are called as monosaccharides. These are simple unit, simple sugar units, simple sugar units. Simple sugar units are called as monosaccharides. Or monosaccharides on hydrolysis. Monosaccharides on hydrolysis do not give simpler sugar units. Do not give simpler sugar units means they are not decomposed into the another sugar units. Best example, glucose, its molecular formula is C6H12O6, and fructose, its molecular formula is also same, C6H12O6. Glucose and fructose upon hydrolysis they do not decompose into another sugar units. Such type of carbohydrates are called as monosaccharides. And another one is oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides. Here oligosaccharides means the carbohydrates which are upon hydrolysis they produces 2 to 3 or 3 to 10 monomer units are called as oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides means on hydrolysis produces 3 to 10 monosaccharides, 3 to 10 monosaccharide units. 3 to 10 monosaccharide units are called as 3 to 10 monosaccharide units are same or different kinds. Same or different kinds. Same or different kind are called as oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides. Okay, oligosaccharides means the carbohydrates which are upon hydrolysis produces 3 to 10 monomer units or 3 to 10 monosaccharides are called as oligosaccharides. Okay, any carbohydrates means oligosaccharide which is upon hydrolysis they produces minimum 3 to 10 monosaccharide units or sugar units are called as oligosaccharides. For example, if you take raffinose is the best example for oligosaccharide. Raffinose is the best example for oligosaccharide. Example, raffinose. Raffinose is the best example for oligosaccharide. Right now here this raffinose hydrolysis, upon hydrolysis it is produced by glucose, fructose and galactose. Raffinose upon hydrolysis it is produced by glucose, fructose and galactose. One carbohydrate upon hydrolysis it is given by 3 monosaccharide units, glucose, fructose and galactose. Such type of carbohydrates are called as oligosaccharides. Okay, oligosaccharides. Similarly, stachyose upon hydrolysis. Stachyose upon hydrolysis one more example, stachyose upon hydrolysis it is given by glucose plus fructose. 2 moles of glucose units and 1 mole of fructose means here 3 monosaccharides are produces upon hydrolysis of stachyose. So they are best example for oligosaccharides. Okay, what is the meaning of oligosaccharides? The carbohydrates which are upon hydrolysis produces 3 to 10 monosaccharides are called as oligosaccharides. What is the meaning of monosaccharides? Monosaccharides means they are not decomposed into simpler sugar units. That means they are not undergoes decomposition reaction. Okay, they are retained same in the hydrolysis reaction. Best example, glucose and fructose, they are the monosaccharides. Raffinose and stachyose produces 3 to 10 monosaccharide units. That's why they are called as oligosaccharides. Right, and one more example, disaccharides. What is the meaning of disaccharides? Disaccharides on hydrolysis. Disaccharides on hydrolysis produces 2 same or different kinds of monosaccharide units. Two same or different monosaccharide units are called as disaccharides. For example, sucrose. Sucrose molecular formula C12H22O11 upon hydrolysis in the presence of acid it gives glucose C6H12O6 glucose and C6H12O6 fructose. One is glucose and another one is fructose. So sucrose upon hydrolysis it is given by glucose and fructose. Similarly, maltose upon hydrolysis 2 moles of glucose units. Okay, this is sucrose. Second example is maltose Maltose molecular formula is also same, C12H22O11 plus water H2O, C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6. This is glucose unit, and the second one is also glucose units. So the sugars upon hydrolysis produces two sugar units, glucose and fructose. These are different. Maltose upon hydrolysis produces 2 moles of glucose units. These two are same kind or different kinds of monosaccharides are obtained. So such type of carbohydrates are called as disaccharides. What is the meaning of disaccharides? Disaccharides on hydrolysis produces two same or different kinds of monosaccharide units are called as disaccharides. Best example, sucrose and maltose. Okay, and another one is trisaccharides. Trisaccharides means which on hydrolysis produces trisaccharides. Trisaccharides means the carbohydrates on hydrolysis produces 3 sugar units. 3 sugar units. These 3 sugar units are same or different. So trisaccharides on hydrolysis produces 3 sugar units. These 3 sugar units are same kind or different kinds. For example, here raffinose hydrolysis H2O, C6H12O6 glucose, C6H12O6 fructose, C6H12O6 galactose. One is glucose unit, another one is fructose unit, and third one is galactose unit. Here raffinose upon hydrolysis produces 3 sugar units. These 3 sugar units are different kinds. One is glucose unit, another one is fructose, and third one is galactose units. Okay, monosaccharide example, monosaccharides example is glucose, C6H12O6 glucose. A disaccharides sucrose, C12H22O11. Trisaccharide example raffinose. Here by addition of C6H10O5. Okay, addition of C6H10O5, we are getting disaccharides and trisaccharides. For this monosaccharide, addition of C6H10O5. C6 means 6, 6, 12. 12 plus 10, 22. 6 plus 5, 11. Similarly, this C6H10O5 unit is added to disaccharide, we are getting trisaccharide. So, here 12 plus 6, 18, C18, H 32 and O 16. Okay, this is the trisaccharide. Similarly, tetrasaccharide and polysaccharides. Addition of C6H10O5, we are getting disaccharides, trisaccharides. Okay, this is the best example for monosaccharide. Glucose and fructose are monosaccharides. Disaccharide, sucrose and maltose. Trisaccharide, raffinose, Okay, tetrasaccharides and polysaccharides. Polysaccharide best example starch. So what is the meaning of polysaccharide? Okay, polysaccharide means the carbohydrates upon hydrolysis produces more number of sugar units are called as polysaccharides. Okay, more number of sugar units upon hydrolysis they can produce more number of sugar units. Polysaccharides. Polysaccharides means the carbohydrates upon hydrolysis produces more number of sugar units. More number of sugar units are called as polysaccharides. Poly means many, many means more number. More number of sugar units are obtained upon hydrolysis. Okay, best example starch. Okay, starch upon hydrolysis, it is given by n number of moles of glucose units, sugar units. So starch upon hydrolysis, it is produced by more number of sugar units like glucose. So starch produced by n number of glucose units. This is the best example for polysaccharides. Right now, these sugars are mainly classified into two types, D sugars and L sugars. Sugars are mainly classified into two categories, D sugars and L sugars. Sugars are mainly classified into two categories, D sugars and L sugars. D sugars and L sugars. In this D sugars, D plus and also D minus sugars are present. L sugars are also L plus and L minus sugars. D sugar and L sugars. Okay, D is nothing but dextrorotatory. D means dextrorotatory substances. Here L means levorotatory substances. Levorotatory substances. Sugars are mainly classified into two categories, D sugars, L sugars. So D means dextrorotatory, L means levorotatory. The sugars which are kept in the polarimeter, they are rotated by plane polarizer light towards right side, that is dextrorotatory substance. Dextro means right side rotation of PPL, plane polarized light. Okay, the compound which is rotated by plane polarized light towards right side are called as dextrorotatory substance. Okay, the substances which are rotated by PPL towards left side are called as levorotatory substance. So here levo means left side rotation. PPL, plane polarized light, is rotated by left side. Such type of compounds or sugars are called as levorotatory substances. Okay, sugars D sugars, L sugars, here D plus D minus, L plus L minus. D means dextro rotation, L means levo rotation. Dextro means plane polarized light is rotated towards right side. Here plane polarized light is rotated towards left side are called as levo rotatory substances. Now how to write the D sugars? So D sugar series are proposed by Rosenop's scientist. Rosenop's scientist. So series D series D series sugars, D series of sugars, D series of sugars are proposed by Rosenop's scientist. Rosenop's scientist. Okay, D series of sugars are proposed by Rosenop's scientist. According to Rosenop's scientist, here standard molecule is taken as glyceraldehyde, D plus glyceraldehyde. Okay, this is important one. According to Rosenop's scientist, series of D sugars are abstracted by taking standard molecule, that is D plus glyceraldehyde. Okay, D plus glyceraldehyde is the standard molecule in the series of D sugars. So here standard molecule is D glyceraldehyde. Here D glyceraldehyde structure is CHO and CH2OH, OH group and hydrogen. This is the chiral carbon. Now one chiral carbon containing compound, it is the D plus glyceraldehyde, D plus glyceraldehyde. It is the standard molecule. By using this molecule, we can write all the D series sugars. So from this D plus glyceraldehyde, here second molecule is CHO group and CH2OH. Here this is OH. Similarly, here one more CHO group and CH2OH, this is OH group and hydrogen. Same D plus glyceraldehyde, D plus glyceraldehyde, D plus glyceraldehyde. One chiral carbon excess, one chiral carbon increases. This is chiral carbon. Here hydrogen and OH group. One chiral carbon increases. First chiral carbon, here this is second chiral carbon. Now in this, at first chiral carbon, OH group is right side. OH group is right side, it is called as D-erythrose. This is called as D-erythrose. And similarly, here one chiral carbon is excess. Here only one chiral carbon, here two chiral carbons, means one chiral carbon increases. Now this OH group is oriented at left side. This OH group is at left side. Now this is called as D-threose. D-threose. Okay, D-threose sugar. Now what is the difference between these two? At first chiral center, OH group is right side, the sugar is known as erythrose. At first chiral center, OH group is left side, it is called as threose. Okay, erythrose and threose. Now from this erythrose and threose, we can derive the another D series of sugars by increasing one chiral carbon excess. Okay, D series of sugars proposed by Rosenknopf. Standard molecule is D plus glyceraldehyde. From this glyceraldehyde molecule, we can derive D-erythrose and 3-ose. One chiral carbon excess. At first chiral center, OH group is right side, D-erythrose. At first chiral center, OH group is left side, D-3-ose. Now from these two molecules, D-erythrose and D-3-ose, we can derive the another sugar units, 3 chiral carbons containing sugar units, ribose and arabinose. Okay, ribose and arabinose. Okay, this is the erythrose molecule like this, CHO, CHO, CH2OH, CHO, CH2OH, 2 chiral carbons, 1 and 2 chiral carbons. Both the OH groups are right side. Okay, similarly, here D3-ose, CHO, CH2OH, 1 and 2. At first chiral center, OH group is left side, here OH group hydrogen, hydrogen. This is D-erythrose, it is D3-ose. Okay, from this D-erythrose and D3-ose, 1 chiral carbon increases. So 1 chiral carbon increase CHO, this is CHO, D-erythrose, D-erythrose and D3-ose. From this D-erythrose, 1 chiral carbon increases. Only here 2 chiral carbons and 1 chiral carbon increases. 3 chiral carbon containing compound CHO, CH2OH group. Okay, 1, 2 and 3 chiral centers, OH group, hydrogen, hydrogen retained same. But excess chiral carbon, at first chiral carbon, OH group is right side. This is called as D-ribose. It is known as D-ribose, ribose sugar. Next, if at first chiral center, OH group is left side, OH group is left side, CHO, CH2OH, 1, 2, 3 chiral centers, OH group, hydrogen, hydrogen. At first chiral carbon, OH group is left side, OH and H. Okay, this is called as D-arabinose, D-ribose and D-arabinose. D-arabinose. D-ribose and D-arabinose both are derived from D-erythrose. At first chiral center, OH group is right side. Here at first chiral center, OH group is left side. 3 chiral carbons containing sugars are ribose and arabinose. From this D3-ose, two sugars are derived. Similarly, here CHO group and CH2OH. OH group is left side, hydrogen, and OH group right side, hydrogen. This is D3-ose. 1 chiral carbon excess and OH group is right side, hydrogen. Similarly, here 1 chiral carbon is excess, CHO, CH2OH, 1, 2, 3 chiral centers, and here OH group, hydrogen, OH group, hydrogen. This is retained same, but at first chiral carbon, OH group is left side. Here OH group is left side. Now, these two compounds are called as xylose and lixose. D-xylose xylose. Now this is called as D-lixose. Xylose and lixose. Ribose, arabinose, xylose, lixose. All these sugar units are D series and 3 chiral carbons containing sugar units. Ribose, 3 chiral center. At first chiral carbon OH group is right side. D-arabinose, it is also having 3 chiral carbons, but at first carbon OH group is left side. And D-xylose, it is also possess 3 chiral centers, but at first chiral carbon OH group is right side. D-lixose, here also it is having 3 chiral carbons, at first chiral carbon ribose, D-arabinose, D-xylose, D-lixose. And one more chiral carbon increases from this series. Here 3 chiral carbons and one more chiral carbon increases from this D-ribose, D-arabinose, D-xylose and D-lixose. From this D-ribose, CHO aldehyde, CH2OH group, 1, 2, 3, 4 chiral centers. 3 OH groups are right side, OH group, OH group, OH group, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Okay, this is D-ribose. 1 chiral carbon increase. At first chiral carbon OH group is right side. This is right side, OH group, right side. If OH group is right side, all the OH groups are right side, it is called as D-allose. Allose. Similarly, this first chiral carbon OH group is left side, CHO, CH2OH, 1, 2, 3, 4 chiral centers, OH group, OH group, OH group. Here OH group is at left side, at first chiral carbon OH group is left side. Okay, this is called as D-aldose, all altrists, aldose, D-aldose. Okay, these two sugars are derived from D-ribose. Similarly, D-arabinose, from this D-arabinose, CHO group, CH2OH, 1, 2, 3, 4 chiral centers. At first chiral center, OH group is at first chiral center here, OH group is left side and remaining OH groups right side. This is hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. It is D-arabinose. 1 chiral carbon is excess. At first chiral carbon always OH group is right side, OH and H. Okay, similarly, this OH group is also oriented left side, CHO, CH2OH, 1, 2, 3, 4 chiral carbons, OH group, hydrogen. Now here OH group, hydrogen, it is left side and OH group, this is hydrogen and hydrogen. Okay, these two sugars are called as all altrist gradually makes, means this is called as D-glucose. D-glucose, it is a D-mannose. D-glucose, D-mannose. These two sugars are obtained from arabinose. Similarly, from xylose, xylose, CHO, CH2OH and CHO, CH2OH. From this xylose, 3 chiral carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4. At this 3 chiral carbons, OH group is right side, here OH group left side, OH group right side. H, H, and H. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, OH group, hydrogen, OH group, hydrogen, here OH group, hydrogen. This is D-xylose. Okay, in this D-xylose, 3 chiral carbons, 1 chiral carbon increases, so here 1 chiral carbon excess. At first chiral carbon, OH group is right side, OH group left side, and one more sugar in it, OH group is left side, yeah, this is hydrogen. Okay, these two sugars are called as aldehydes gradually makes gum in, means this is D-glucose and gum in means iodose, D-iodose, this is the D-iodose sugar in it. These two sugars are obtained from D-xylose. Similarly, next from lixose remaining 2 sugars are derived from lixose, that is CHO, CH2OH, 1, 2, 3, 4 chiral carbons, same CHO, CH2OH, 1, 2, 3, 4 chiral carbons. So now from this lixose, at first chiral carbon OH group is left side, and second carbon OH group left side, third OH group left side. Lixose structure same. Here also same, OH, hydrogen, and OH group, hydrogen, here hydrogen, OH group. Both are lixoses. But one chiral carbon is excess. At this first chiral carbon, OH group is right side, and one more OH group is left side. Okay, this is called as D-galactose. This is called as D-thallose. D-thallose. So these are the D series of sugar units. Total D series: D-glycerol, D-allose, D-maltose, D-glucose, D-mannose, D-glucose, D-iodose, D-galactose, and D-thallose. So these are the total D series of sugar units. Okay, all these D series of sugar units are derived from D-glyceraldehyde molecule. So reference molecule or standard molecule is D-glyceraldehyde. Okay, glyceraldehyde. First one is glyceraldehyde. D-glyceraldehyde molecule. It is the reference molecule or standard molecule. From this D-glyceraldehyde, we can derive 2 sugars. Okay, that is erythrose, and threose. Erythrose and threose. Next, from this erythrose, we can derive 2 sugar units. They are called as D-ribose and arabinose. D-ribose and D-arabinose. D-ribose and D-arabinose. From this threose, 2 sugar units are derived. They are called as D-xylose and D-lixose. D-xylose and D-lixose. D-xylose and D-lixose. Total 4 sugar units. Next, from this ribose, allose and aldrose. Allose and aldrose. From this arabinose, 2 sugar units are derived, that is glucose and mannose. Glucose and mannose. Next, from this xylose, 2 sugar units are derived. They are called as glucose and iodose. Glucose and iodose. From this lixose, 2 sugar units are galactose and thallose. Galactose and thallose. So these are the D series of sugars. So standard molecule or reference molecule is glyceraldehyde. From this glyceraldehyde, erythrose and threose. From this erythrose, ribose sugar and arabinose sugar. From this ribose sugar, allose and maltose. From dearabinose, glucose and mannose. Xylose, glucose and iodose. Lixose, galactose and thallose. These are the D series of sugars.
ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి, జేఈఈ అయినా, నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.